Welcome to the party, you ain't gonna be sorry. Driving all this way out here tonight. Started with a lighter, ended up a bonfire. Now we're all throwing down until it dies. Now son, we've been drinking since the sun started sinking, so you got some catching up to do. I'll give you 30 minutes to get right down to business, but after that you ain't got no excuse. If you ain't...
All right. What is happening, my friend Shane, Real Producers, and who are you hanging with over there? Is that a hoodlum?
No, we just had a Bankers Cup meeting. Super excited about that one too. Both going to Love Justice, you guys and him. So we just had an amazing meeting. We're here at the golf club, and I just felt like he needed to say hi to you.
What's up, Chris? Another great supporter of Rock and Rescue, and of course his Bankers Cup is just a massive success. One of the best golf outings I ever attend. Not only is it fun, but he raises great money for great causes. And this year, we're actually sharing one of the same causes, this Love Justice. We're putting all of our fires together and making one big fire and raising money to fight the ugly crime of human trafficking that's so widespread around Northeast Ohio. So thank you, Chris, for all you do, brother. You're an amazing human being and a great friend, and I can't wait to see you maybe Thursday at our grand opening over here. But we're here to talk about Rock and Rescue. We're here to talk about Cleveland Real Producers of Cleveland, who are one of our major sponsors this year. Really want to thank you guys, you and Mike, Shane, for all your support over the past years, and especially this year, stepping up in a major role. Tell us, first of all, for people that don't know what Real Producers do. Of course, we all do, and much of my audience does. But for someone that doesn't know what Real Producers does and the business model, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I think the best way to describe it, we were actually just having this conversation in the clubhouse. Like realtors, we want to help other people's dreams come true, right? And when we partner with an organization, whether it be a lender or a roofer or an accountant, our real goal is, hey, is there a way that your business would benefit by meeting the realtors within the market that are the true professionals that are touching most of the individuals within the community? And, that's really what we do. We just help businesses, whether it be like, for instance, with Royalty Roofing, for instance, hey, they had this idea to do these exterior punch lists to add a stream of income into their business. Hey, can we help you do that? Yeah, we can. Hey, if you're a lender switching more brokerages, can we help you announce that to the market? That's kind of our goal. And, not only that, but I think deep down, both Mike and I, as well as the company as a whole, we really have a desire to help improve community. And the top realtor, they're touching 80 to 90% of every single transaction in the market, which means they are really, really shaping our communities. They're putting these individuals within homes, within neighborhoods, into the right loans, into the right school districts. And that individual that lands in that house with these top agents is a happier person. They're more fulfilled in that environment that they've been placed into. And that's why they keep going back to these top realtors and using them over and over again, is because that's what they do. And so that's what Real Producers is about, supporting those individuals and really making sure that they have the tools that they need to do their business in excellence.
And, I really love your business model. You basically, work with the top 500 real estate agents in any particular market. I know that it's a franchise model, so you guys are all over the place, but in, Cleveland specifically, you're working with the top agents. You're not working with the agents who have, just sticking their toe in the water. You're working with experts. You're working with people who invest in themselves, agents who are at the top of their game. And you not only help them, but you help the vendors and make a connection. And what you really are, you have a content strategy. It's a marketing strategy. It's a content strategy that's pointing at a specific audience. And you guys absolutely crush it. And I appreciate what you're doing for the real estate community and the contractor community and all the affiliates that go along with that. So thank you for all you do. I want to go into, and by the way, if anyone's looking to do business and you're looking to grow your business through more referrals through real estate agents, this is the guy that you want to DM and talk to. Call Shane. He can take good care of you. let's talk about Love Justice. So y'all approached me. I know that you guys have come to a couple of our past concerts last year specifically. And after that, you had come up and said, we want to be a bigger part of it. We love what, the where this money is going, really the cause that it's fighting. And you have a really great relationship with Love Justice. Tell us about that, because Rock and Rescue, by the way, get your tickets to Rock and Rescue. You can do it 2 different ways. Buy them at rnrcle.com or just call Shane, because I think he might have a couple extra tickets laying around for his favorite human beings. But on a note with Love Justice, tell us about Love Justice. Tell us about what they're about. And obviously they're going to be a recipient of part of the funds that we're raising that night. So tell us about that.
Well, cool, man. Thanks so much. Because that truly is something that's huge. It's near and dear to our hearts in a real special way. Both Mike and I, we got started as young men wanting to change the world, and we got into ministry, and both him and I have a real passion to just take what we've been blessed with and do good with it, so that we can make a difference. And as I've traveled all around the world, to be honest with you, at one point in time, I was coaching a soccer team, a women's professional soccer team in the Philippines. And I found out maybe midway through the season that 2 of the women that I was coaching that were on my team were prostitutes that had been trafficked into that organization by their grandmother. And they didn't have an out. They were sneaking away to practices. And in fact, we helped and aided one of the women that were on the team to escape. We went to the national tournament, and we had to basically convince the pimp or the guy who had the ownership of this individual to let her go. And then once we got to the other island, we had another ministry family, another family adopt her and take her in. And it was really cool. And that moment in my life just really showed me, I never knew about human trafficking. I mean, I'd heard about it, but I never really had a firsthand experience. Mike had his own experience. Mike is the owner of 5 of the franchises for our RP. And he actually had an own experience. He joined the board. He's been over to Nepal and actually has seen what they do. And to see these little women, these local people, take ownership of this horrific problem and to stand at the border like these knights in shining armor and literally stop these truckfuls or jeepneyfuls of vehicles that were taking women and children and even men, they're all sexes, across the border to become slaves of all kinds, whether it be sex or whether it be labor. And he's seen this firsthand. And just to know that woman's there standing in the gap from prevent and helping prevent a little kid from spending his whole entire life living in a fishing boat, or a little girl being raped 25 times in the next 12 hours. It's just amazing. And we want to make sure we're doing whatever we can to put all of our event profits into that organization and really help them grow. And we've gotten to know them very, very well. And we're excited to continue to grow with you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Al, when you agreed to let Love Justice be a part of the funds this year, that was above and beyond what we thought you'd ever do. And we just really, really appreciate it. And I just want to make this event amazing, because it already is. And we can just make it, if we can be a part of making it better, we want to. And thank you so much.
No, man, I appreciate you guys. And, and I know I appreciate you sharing that story, because that it was a story similar to that brought an awareness to me. And that's the biggest thing too with this is, the people that are, living in the suburbs, doing well. They're not going, to the tough areas of Cleveland or whatever, even Akron. Go to any major city, it's an issue. We're kind of like in our little bubbles here. And unless you actually know and have an awareness or hear a story like that, this is the first time I actually heard that story. So I had no idea that you had that type of an experience, but it's horrible. It's actually unthinkable. And Nikki Gregory, who's the founder of one of the other charities that we're benefiting with Rock and Rescue, she actually went over to, I believe it was Thailand, and really saw behind the curtain the ugliness of this industry. And, she said some words, and this is what made me change the charity from this concert was called Rock and Restock. for the food bank, and where we changed it to Rock and Rescue for human trafficking, was because she said these words. She said, "If not us, who?"
Exactly right.
If not us, if it's not going to be us that's going to be helping these kids and these women, getting them out of these ugly situations, who? And she also said, like, these kids, like the girl that you were talking about, they don't wake up, at like what we used to do, to like have a Christmas and a birthday and look forward to a birthday and opening up presents and an Easter and all. No, it's one nightmare after the next. It's just one day looking to the next, to the next, to the next, and it's just a complete nightmare. And you can do one of two things, everyone. You can bury your head in the pillow and make pretend it's not happening, or you can join us, have some fun with us, and raise funds to support the charities of the real heroes. And the real heroes are the people who are boots on the ground with Love Justice, with Renee Jones, with Agents Act, who are actually going out there and boots on the ground, helping make an impact in these communities. So I appreciate you guys. We're going to have a great time. On a lighter note, come and hang with us. It's a great time. We have Dusty Black opening up for After Midtown. Download their music on Spotify. If you like country music, you are going to love both of these guys. They're amazing performers. I do truly believe, and I know I say this every year, but this will be the best Rock and Rescue that we've ever had. Oh, there's Nikki Gregory. What's up, girl? Thank you for all you do. Another one of our heroes and behind the charity of Agents Act. Nice. And come hang with us and contact Shane. How can they get a hold of you? What's the easiest way they can reach out to you if someone wants to do business, with Real Producers or get some tickets to this event?
I'm a big cell phone guy. Just call me up. You can look up Real Producers Cleveland or Real Producers Akron Canton. But Shane Dasher, 541-517-3655. You can give me a call. I just wanted to say one thing, Al. When I was coaching these girls had a gift, right? And it was this gift that they had that gave them the courage to want and know that they had a life beyond their current circumstance, right? And when you do a Rock and Rescue concert, or you do this concert, got it? Trust me when I tell you that this concert is going to be shared with every single human being that's a part of Love Justice. And when they hear about that we had a rock concert to raise money to help them, they are going to be inspired. They're going to be able to tell that story. They're going to be able to inspire a dream in somebody else. They're going to have that as a motivation to really, really be, I know it sounds crazy, that American dream, right? That dream is real. And I've been all over the world. It's a real dream all over the world. People want it. And when they find out that there's this cool concert, guys, I just want you to know that lifts them, and it shares with them a positivity and a hope that they want to have and be a part of. And they know that there's people out there that are supporting their efforts to get to that dream, to get beyond their current circumstance. And I just think that's cool. So that's another reason I'm loving this, and I love music. So
I know you do, my friend. I appreciate it. Well, rnrcle.com, reach out to Shane Dasher. We cannot wait to dance with you, party with you, hang out with you on September 8th. Doors open at 6:30. Forward Day and Nightclub down on the east bank of the beautiful east bank of the Flats. It's going to be a wonderful night of fun, dancing, laughing, and more importantly, raising some money for some great causes. Thank you. We'll see you guys September 8th.